It's a wrap, hey. It's a wrap, it's a wrap, it's a wrap, hey. It's a wrap.
Hello, welcome to Itz Sirap, where I help you achieve your finished look.
Hair, makeup, nails, fashion, and most. Yeah, it's time for you to choose from what you adore.
Hello, welcome to Itz Sirap, where I help you achieve your finished look. In this video, of course, we're going to be doing some nails, okay? So I am starting by cleaning my hands, her hands, and I'm going to start by pushing that cuticle area back. So for this look, she wanted a nice pink and white French look. We did the reverse French method, so let's check it out, okay? So after pushing the cuticle area back, I'm going in with my e-file to remove the dead skin and remove the shine from the natural nail. Now with this, you don't want to be, all rough and aggressive, okay? You just want to lightly tickle the nail plate, okay? Now I'm going to spray the hands, clean away any dust or anything, and we're going to keep on going, okay? So I'm going to fit her for the nail tips, and I'm using white tips just like I did in a previous video. If you do not have white acrylic, you can use a white tip and just go on top of it with clear, and boom, you have the look that you want, even if you didn't have the white acrylic, okay? So now that I have all of her tips laid out, I'm just going to apply them with nail glue. Of course, you can use any kind of nail glue you want. I use this nail glue that I got from Sally's, and on this person, the glue worked a lot better than it did on the person from my prep video. So I don't know if it was the temperature or what was going on, but when you are picking your tips, you want to make sure that they match from sidewall to sidewall. If the tip is too small, it can cause lifting because, pressing that small tip down, it's going to want to jump back up. So if you do not have their correct size, get a bigger tip and then just file it to be the size that you need it to be. So here I'm going in with my tip cutter and cutting them to her desired length. Then I'm going to use my straight edge nail clipper to, she didn't really want like a coffin, but more of like a, a tapered look. Then I'm going to take my e-file again and just blend that tip in with the natural nail. Very important step. So now I'm just lining up that hand that I have done with the other hand so that I can make sure that I'm cutting the tips to the same length. This step is important as well. After that, I'm going in with my dehydrator, my primer, all of that good stuff so that the acrylic extensions will adhere to the nail. And right before I apply my acrylic, I like to go in with one more layer of primer just to make sure that everything is all good in the neighborhood, okay? So like I said earlier, I am doing the reverse French method. So I'm going to start by doing a bead of pink first toward the cuticle area, and I'm using my Mia Secret Cover Pink. This is like my favorite pink to use. It has like a nice little shimmer to it, and the color payoff is just amazing. So this is one of my favorites. So I like to apply this bead kind of like backwards because I want to create a little lip to be the smile line. Now with this, if that's not, perfect or anything, you can definitely file it so that it's more perfect. So you see, I kind of just put that bead backwards and kind of brush it up, and then I go around that smile line to get it, nice and round. And with this, you can be creative. You can have a longer, a shorter, narrow, wide smile line. It's really up to you, whatever you want. They also have these cool little smile line cutters that you can grab from places like eBay, Amazon, all of the little online shops, so that you can place that pink and then use the little cutter to cut it. Okay, so if that's something that y'all are interested in seeing, definitely put that in the comments so I can grab one of those up from somewhere and show y'all how that works. So here for the pointer and the thumb, you kind of get a closer look at what I'm actually doing. Applying the pink acrylic over, where her natural nail is, and kind of bringing it down over that tip a little bit and trying to round that out so that I can have a nice smile line. And you want to, look at the other nails, make sure everything is nice and uniform. For the thumb, which is bigger, you can kind of see how I placed it upside down, went around that smile line. Then I'm going to add some more to fill in that area. And you want to make sure that you're looking at all of the nails. You don't want to get so focused on the nail that you're working on, and then you look back at all 5 or all 10 and the nails don't look like they belong to the same hand. Okay, so you want to keep looking and checking to make sure that your smile line has some consistency. Okay, and that's where that cutter will kind of come in handy if that's something that you need help with. So after I have that part laid down, I'm going to go in with some clear acrylic and fill in that white tip area. And then if the nail needs a little bit more building, like if it needs a apex or something like that, then I'm just going to go over the whole nail and just cap the whole thing in the clear. So we all know that the clear acrylic is really strong and sturdy, so doing this method is also great for that. With white acrylic, sometimes it can marble and do all of these other weird things that you would just rather not deal with. I know when I do a pink and white look, I really want that white to be nice and concentrated. And I feel like doing it this way and just letting that white tip show through is just a quick and easy way to get the look without having to work with, white acrylic. Then I'm just going over the whole nail with the clear to build up the apex so that I can have that strength, because the nails are, a little long. And if I had these exact nails on my hand, my nail bed is a lot longer, but for her nail bed is a little shorter. So having that strength in that apex is really important for her so that she won't hit her nail and break it or anything like that. Y'all know sometimes we use our nails as tools when we're not supposed to. So, having a nice, strong, structured nail is just going to be great for everybody involved. This is also a great starting point for a design. If y'all didn't see my Christmas design where I started with my nails like this, I went on top of it with some stamping and polish and a lot of cool things that, you know, took this kind of basic classic look to a whole nother level. So now I am filing the nails, doing the side walls, the free edge, and then I'm going to go along the top of the surface. And I like to use this nail file because it has that, you know, rounded edge. Definitely make sure that you are scoring your files, which is basically when you take another file and go over the edges of the file. And this makes the file so that you will not cut your client, okay? We don't want to cut anybody, all right? So going around this cuticle area, you know, if that file is not scored, it's a possibility that you can cut them. And doing this and going around that cuticle area, it's just going to help that application be a little smoother and more flush to the natural nail surface. Now I'm just, you know, filing that nail, making sure it's nice and smooth, not lumpy and bumpy or anything like that. And then I go in with the E-file to make sure that the application is flush to the natural nail surface. Now I am applying my top coat, and I did 2 layers of this, and this is that top coat that I told y'all that I fell in love with, that they had at Sally's, and now it is discontinued, so I had to find another top coat. And you see that little hand in the background, that is her beautiful daughter. She got her nails done as well. So this was a mommy and daughter, you know, pamper session. She had her cute little pink nails. So these are the nails. I hope you guys love them. I love them. This is one of my favorite looks to do. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Always remember to keep God first, family second, and career third. And it's a wrap, y'all. I will see y'all in the next video.
Makeup, nails, fashion, and most. Yeah, it's time for you to choose from what you adore. It's a one-stop shop. It's a wrap. Yeah, we do that. Go subscribe, hit the bell, leave a like, and just sit back.